Hello, friend. Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Now, as you saw on the thumbnail, I'm giving you the 5 biggest tips for you to get your visa faster. I'm going to share with you the fastest way of getting it done. I'm going to share which Mexican consulate has the easiest qualifications and also the lowest financial requirements. But before I do that, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's fast, free, and easy to do. It's real simple. On the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little red box. Tap on that. You're subscribed, and you'll know when our next video comes out. Also, go ahead and give us one of those thumbs up that lets other people know that it's a great video to watch about retiring to Lake Chapala. Now, getting to the good stuff. 5 things that you're going to want to take note of when it comes to deciding which one of the 2 that you're going to be. Let me share with you some benefits and maybe some of the drawbacks. Not necessarily a drawback, but it might be a drawback for some. but here we go. For Temporal, it has the lowest financial requirement. In other words, you're going to have to prove how much money you have coming in every single month or how much money that you've had in the bank. And they're going to know that number over the last 12 months. So the numbers for Temporal are lower. The requirement, the financial requirement for Permanente is higher. So when it comes to a Temporal, you've got 4 years, which means that you can have a foreign-plated car here in Mexico for the entire time that you have your Temporal. Once you go to a Permanente, you'll have to give that car up. You'll have to take it back up to the States and have it sold, or somebody take it up there and somebody else can go get it sold. But you won't be able to have that car, that foreign-plated car, in Mexico after those 4 years, and you become a Permanente. One of the things I would say about the Permanente is it's got a higher financial qualifying requirement, but once you apply, qualify, you're done. You apply, qualify, and you're done. You don't have to ever worry again about dealing with something with qualifying for the visa that you want to hold in the States. So the real tip is make sure to get that all out right away. Get your appointment set up, get the documentation that you need to fill out, get all of that done right away. That way, you're going to have that part of it literally taken care of. Now, if you're looking at doing this and you don't know yet if living in Mexico is what you're looking for, I would encourage you to come down and check out Lake Chapala. See if it's really a place that you would like to move to see if there's benefits here. You hear a lot about the weather. You might want to check out, just make sure how the weather is down here. The financial requirements. You're able to go around and really check and see financially what you're able to get here. You can get more for your dollar here. That way you can actually check on that yourself. And also, I should also bring up, if you're looking at doing that, I would suggest that you look into my relocation service. If you're going to come down and you want to check it out, just to find out if this is really the place for you, what you can do is go to our email address, jbsbigadventure521@gmail.com, and just say you need to have some information about the relocation service. Include also your phone number so I can reach back to you. So you've made a decision to come down here, get all the requirements out of the way. You don't want to have that just hanging over you. You want to make sure you've got it done. An important tip. Once you're here in Mexico, you've only got 30 days to finish the process. Now, once you cross the border, that is when your 30 days start. Once you're at the border, they stamp the visa portion inside of your passport, you've got 30 days then to finish the process. Now, this is a really important step. The question would be is, why are there immigration attorneys? Well, attorneys, like anything, like doctors, dentists, they specialize in things. So if it's a doctor, you're not going to have a heart surgeon take care of your foot issue, or you're going to have basically someone that deals with ENT, ear, nose, and throat, take care of maybe some neurological things going on. Same way when it comes to attorneys. You want attorneys that specialize in the area of law that you're needing to have help in. So here's what I'm saying. Don't do it yourself. Don't get here and hear people say, well, you can go do it by yourself, or I went and did it by myself. I want you to know this. If you go, you do it by yourself, and you go to the immigration office and you screw up, it isn't like they say, okay, we understand, you go ahead, we're going to go ahead and just let you pass and don't have to worry about that. No. If you screw up, you have to start all over again. The documents are in Spanish. Now, here's what I know just from past experiences of owning businesses and having to use attorneys. Documents and contracts are written by attorneys that go to school for 2, 3, 4 years to learn how to be an immigration attorney. So they know the documents. So if attorneys write the documents, then who do you think those documents are actually supposed to be reviewed by? That's right, not you, but by an attorney. I want to share with you, this is such an important part of all this. Because again, if you make a mistake, you got to do it all over again, which means you got to go back into the States and get requalified. I don't want you to have to do that. I care that things get taken care of for you. I care that you're able to get through the process as quick as possible with as less anxiety and stress as possible, because I know what it's like. We had it happen to us. Here's one of the things also, and I'm going to give you a bonus tip here. When you take your documents to the consulate, the Mexican consulate in your state, when you're dropping your documents off, I want to encourage you, don't just drop them off. Ask to speak with someone who speaks Spanish. We did that. We right away, they actually gave us the assistant director, and he's the one who helped us get everything through. We had it done in 1 week. Yes, 1 week. Right now, I'm hearing it's taken 3, 4, 5 weeks to get it done. You also want to make sure you call in advance and make sure you have your appointment set up so you can go in and drop off your documents. But when you ask to speak with somebody who speaks English, chances are they'll have somebody come out that will literally, you'll connect with. This person is a part of the consulate. I have no idea who it would be. All I'm saying to you is you're connecting with someone who's a part of the consulate that's going to basically give you a foot up, which means you're not going to be dealing with somebody who's trying to understand what you're saying. You're going to be dealing with somebody who knows where you're at. I mean, when we went and dropped the documents off, we let them know that we're moving down here. And we had that sense of urgency. That sense of urgency is what we actually translate to the gentleman that actually helped us get our documents, get everything in order, get everything done within our passport, so we were prepared by the time we got here across the border. So I don't want things to get screwed up for you. I don't want you to have to start all over. But it can happen. And so that's one of the biggest reasons I tell everybody, Don't try to do it yourself. I know on Facebook there's people that said that they've done it themselves. I've never reached out to those folks, but I would be curious. Now, I would almost bet that not one of them is an attorney. There's a good chance that they don't speak and read Spanish. And on top of that, are they willing to take the responsibility that if you go do it by yourself, that they're going to help you get it fixed? I know the answer to that is no. You got one shot. I want to encourage that it go well for you. It gets done well for you. I want to encourage you to get it done right away, so you can, in fact, come down and enjoy the lifestyle here by the lake at Lake Chapala. And before I end, I promised I was going to give you where you can get it done the fastest, the less requirement from you to qualify, because all consulates, it's like they all have different numbers. I don't know why, but the consulate with the lowest requirement, and I want to say it's around 1,700, 17 and a quarter or something, is McAllen, Texas. There are people that I've not sent them there. There are people I've heard stories about that they were in whatever state that they're in, and they've flown down to McAllen, Texas, and actually got their appointment and went in to that consulate and were able to actually qualify a lot easier. So this whole video is all about being able to help you get your visa done the quickest, the fastest, the less time involvement, with the less requirements when it comes to qualifying, and also to make sure that you do it all with less anxiety and less stress. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. I know it's an important thing. I just dealt with somebody today that was reaching out to me about getting their visa done. And I'll just tell you, start now and get it done now. So, friend, if you haven't already and you found this information valuable, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It is a great community. And what you're going to get is you're going to get videos like this over and over and over that are all about providing value content for you to make a great decision about being here at Lake Chapala. Secondly, give us one of those thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video to watch about retiring to Lake Chapala. Also, stop by, say hi, ask a question, let us know of an idea for a video that you'd like to see. And also go ahead and hit the bell, because that way you'll be immediately notified when the next video comes out. And I know you don't want to miss the next video. So as always, thanks so much for being a part of this channel, part of this community, and supporting us. You have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.